Hello all and welcome to All Red. Liverpool's 2024-2025 fixture list has been released and I thought we should look at it together, break down some of the biggest matches of the season and look at where the Arne slot era begins. And that begins at Ipswich Town on August 17th. Yes, we start once again, Liverpool play the newly promoted team. And we play at the early slot on Saturday. Man, some things are just guaranteed in life. I'm not disappointed by it. I do think playing away to Ipswich Town week one, like other teams are going to have difficult games. Like Chelsea have to play Man City. That will be difficult. And if I were going to play any team, sure. Ipswich Town, yeah. Do I think it's going to be easy? Absolutely not. New manager, new team, new restructure. It's going to be a difficult match away to a newly promoted team that's going to be fired up to finally be back in the Premier League. Now, Liverpool haven't played Ipswich Town since 2002, and we beat Ipswich Town 6-0 and 5-0 back then. Guys by the names of Michael Owen, Hippia were scoring goals back then. So obviously 22 years later, much different scenario. So, but Arne slot era starts against Ipswich Town away. Can't wait to see it. That third week as well, Manchester United away, that'll be difficult. They played better towards the end of the year. Here are the three teams that I'm like, okay, these will be really, really tough matches. Obviously Arsenal, we play them away first, which I like. I like when we play the tough teams away first, and later in the season, they have to come to Anfield. I like that. That is what happens with Arsenal. And I think the other teams that I would say, Tottenham, I think, will be difficult. Chelsea were really good in the second half of last season. We get to play them at home first, and then we go away to Stamford Bridge in May. This May slate looks really tough, by the way. Going away to Chelsea, hosting Arsenal at home, and then away to Brighton. That's tough. That's really tough. And then Palace is not a walkover team by any means, even though we'll have them at Anfield. So very tough last 6 games here with Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, 3 in a row, and then Brighton away. That's going to be tough. Obviously, the biggest games on the schedule. No disrespect to any other clubs. No disrespect to Arsenal. But we always are looking at the Manchester City matches. Now, we have them home first on November 30th, and then we have to go to the Etihad in February, late February. Whatever, that's fine. Those two are always the biggest matches. I just wonder, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say I think I'd be more worried about playing Arsenal next season than I am about playing Manchester City for a couple of reasons. Number one, Arsenal played us much better than City did last season. Arsenal kind of started, they beat us in the second half of last season. What was that? January, February. And it kind of kicked off a series of unfortunate events for Liverpool. Manchester City, we were neck and neck with on both matches. Now, yes, we should have won at Anfield. There was an unfortunate no call when Jeremy Doku thought it was okay to do a studs-up tackle to the chest of Alexis McAllister. But hey, that's over now. We're not going to bring that back up. But I thought we played Manchester City much better than we did Arsenal, and I thought Arsenal were just electric in the second half of last season. So I would almost look at the Arsenal fixtures as more difficult for Liverpool than the Man City fixtures, because the Man City fixtures almost feels like a derby match where either side can win. It probably is ending in a draw. Whereas the Arsenal games doesn't have that derby feel. It's just like those are high energy, high press, like lots of counterattacks, very open, and those could go either way. So I'm glad we have Arsenal at home in the second half of the season rather than the first, because I think that playing Arsenal at the at their stadium would be really, really tough. And we get that out of the way in, the first month or two of the season. So anyways, that's my little spiel there. The other fixtures are, Everton, which is just garbage that we lost to them last season. I don't want to bring up old stuff like that, but anywho, yeah. So overall, I can't wait for week 1. I just can't wait to see Arne Slot's Liverpool. It's obviously a short summer with the Euros, with the Copa America. He's not going to have a lot of time to work with his players. So I'm not expecting to come out and just rip teams to shreds by any means, but I'm just excited for this new era to start. And I can't wait to see who we bring in this summer. And I can't wait to see how Slot makes changes to our very, very, very strong core of players. This team doesn't need a major overhaul. This team doesn't need a major restructuring. We have a lot of talent, a lot of young talent, and a really strong core of players that are great, that were leading the Premier League for a large portion of last season. So don't forget that. I do think this is going to be a difficult first season for Arne Slot. We're not going to expect to win the Premier League. But I think, I just want to see progress. I want to see a team that is buying into the new philosophy. And, hopefully we've got a few new young signings too that can get bedded in this next season. The expectations are low. And so I expect top 4. I think we all expect top 4. But, Arne Slot will come in. He's got runway. It's not like, if he gets 5th or 6th or 7th next season that he's going to get sacked. Absolutely not. He's got runway, and he's got time to implement his tactics. So Arne Slot also has a good record of coming into a team and very quickly implementing and being successful in implementing his style and being successful really quickly, which is great because that's what we want. So anyways, let me know what you think of the fixture list. I do think it's ludicrous that we start the season in the early slot once again to a newly promoted team. I don't know what the deal is there. Is there a deal that Liverpool have with the Premier League that has to happen every season? Maybe. I don't know why it would, but it happens every season. And if there's an early slot, we're going to be in it. So any hoodles, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, would love for you to subscribe to the channel. It helps immensely, and would love for you to join the All Red community by subscribing. And I will see you in the comments section, and up the Reds. Thanks for watching this All Red clip. If you liked the video, click the like button and comment below. Let me know something about whatever it is you want to say. And of course, consider joining the All Red community by subscribing to this channel. It's fast, it's easy, it's free, and it's all red. And you're welcome to stay here and keep watching this video as long as you like. But I actually need to go. So thank you. I'll see you later.